about Matt and Zach's feud. Who owns it? More. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. A farm fiasco. Matt Roloff and ex-wife Amy Roloff have had many highs and lows surrounding Roloff Farms, but the future of the property has caused the biggest problems to date. The Little People Big World stars, who were married for 27 years before their 2015 separation, purchased land in Hillsboro, Oregon when Amy was pregnant with their twin boys, Jeremy and Zach Roloff. They welcomed their eldest sons in May 1990. As their family grew, Amy and Matt welcomed daughter Molly Roloff in 1993 and son Jacob Roloff in 1997. The farm and its pumpkin patch festivities also bloomed. He found it. I was pregnant with twin boys. I wasn't focused on land, Amy exclusively told Us Weekly in November 2021 of the acreage. But we had a very lovely piece of property. I missed that space. Following their split, Amy sold her portion of the land to Matt. Over the years, the TLC personalities' love of the farm remained strong, hosting family weddings and serving as the backdrop for their annual fall photo. It even housed Amy and husband Chris Merrick's August 2021 nuptials. Unfortunately, Roloff Farms' expansive property has also caused friction with the family, especially after Matt opted not to sell off part of the land to son Zach in 2021. Instead, the patriarch revealed in May 2022 that he listed 16 acres of the Oregon space for sale, claiming his boys didn't want it. It's a tiny bit scary but mostly exciting. It's time to move toward the next season of life, Matt wrote via Instagram on May 12, announcing the sale. Matt alleged, "My twin boys decided not to consider working together toward a possible joint sale. Both of them, along with their growing families, had moved on to other interests and investments." Zach, however, called out his dad via social media in May, claiming that Matt's post about his twin boys not wanting the farm is extremely misguided and false. The father of three wrote, "This post is a new shocking low of cowardice and manipulation of his family and kids for his own gain." That same month, Season 23 of Little People Big World premiered on TLC and touched upon the drama between father and son over the land. "Me and my dad talked a lot over the summer about what this would look like," Zach said during the May 17 episode. "My dad definitely was encouraging the conversation." When the duo reconvened, however, things didn't go as planned. "So finally, me and my dad decided to make a meeting, so his girlfriend, Karen Chandler, and my wife, Tori, came as well to help the process along, but things did not go well. It was bad." Matt, for his part, claimed during the episode that Zach came in real hot. He didn't come in to negotiate, he came in to demand. Scroll down for a complete breakdown of the Roloff family's ups and downs over their Oregon farm. Following her divorce from Matt, Amy sold her ex-husband her portion of the land. "I mean, there's parts of me that probably regret that I should have bought Matt out of the farmhouse property," she exclusively told us in November 2021. "I think I will always miss that." September 2019, the Roloff family farm was the backdrop for Jacob and couple said, "I do" in an intimate oceanfront elopement before heading back to the farm to party with their family and friends. May 2020. During a Season 20 episode of the TLC series, Matt hinted that he was ready to stop working on their pumpkin portion of the farm. "Pumpkin season is a wonderful time and I think we'll all miss it when it goes away," Zach said in the episode, which filmed in 2019, while posing for the group's annual family photo. Amy, for her part, noted that it could be her last pumpkin season after she moved on with Merrick and started her new life with him elsewhere. "I think how we decide on the future of the farm will dictate how involved I continue to be or not be," she explained. "If Matt chooses to still continue on with pumpkin season, I'll choose to be a part of it as best I can, but by moving off the farm, just separation of family, I will always feel a disconnect of some sort." August 2021. Despite selling her part of Roloff Farm, Amy and second husband Merrick tied the knot on the property surrounded by her children and grandchildren. "This was hard, but the farm has beautiful scenery, and we just don't know what's going to happen with COVID, so it's easier to have it there," the A Little Me author explained during an episode of their TLC series. Zach and wife Tori relocated from Oregon to Washington after their plans to own some of the family farm fell through. "I hope we never move again," Tori wrote via Instagram at the time. "We said goodbye to our sweet, cozy, unique, and very green house in Portland yesterday. We've had so many beautiful memories in that house, including bringing our sweet bean home from the hospital, countless gatherings, and just a whole lot of love. We will miss Portland, but we're so excited for our new adventure in Washington." Matt revealed that Roloff Farms' chicken barn caught on fire, but luckily, nothing was too badly burned. Never a dull moment here on the farm. We had a fire in the chicken barn. A for real scary story, he announced via social media. Yesterday, we dodged a bullet with our 110-year-old suite building. Thanks to my buddy Ty, who every year pushes me to have as many up-to-date fire extinguishers on at Roloff Farms as we can fit in all the barns and structures. And the quick reactions of our farm hand Jason. Matt confirmed that a portion of the farm was on the market via social media just days before season 23 of Little People Big World premiered. Well, the cat's out of the bag. I want to make sure you all hear the big news directly from me, he wrote via Instagram while standing in front of the property. All of it Roloff Farms has brought me and our family great joy for the past 30+ years. Today, 16 acres of the farm's 109 acres go up for sale, including our original family home and bright red bar. 3 days later, Matt thanked every one of you for your interest and support in the partial sale of the farm. He then claimed that his eldest sons, Jeremy and Zach, didn't want to purchase the land themselves, which allegedly forced him to have to put 16 acres up on the market. Even though sick, a substantial family discount and a gift of equity was offered by both Amy and I still owe Amy a bundle of money. The twins decided individually that the timing was not right for them to purchase a part of the farm at this time, Matt claimed via Instagram. Based on that, turning the big 60 in my cranky old body, the continuing maintenance/demands of the farm, the difficult decision was made so I could take steps toward my retirement goals. The patriarch added, the good news, you never know what the future might hold for the 93 uncharted and pristine acres that do remain in the Roloff family. For all Tommy Dad is manipulating the narrative right before the season comes out. Zach replied via social media after Matt's allegation that he and twin brother Jeremy didn't want the farm. Once again, like he has for most his life, not taking responsibility for his own actions and blaming. He added, dragging the family drama that he created and then manipulate the fan base to make himself come out oak. Season 23 of Little People Big World premiered on May 17, revealing that tensions between Matt and Zach were high after their farm deal fell through. When Zach and I finally sat down, we were really in very different camps about what kind of a deal could go on, Matt said during a confessional. According to a title card, negotiations quickly fell apart after Zach voiced his desire to purchase the north side of the 30-acre plot. The north side has my favorite parts of the farm, like Jackson and me really love playing in the forest, the creek area, the pond, he said at one point. You know, that's some of our favorite parts. Amy weighed in on the drama during the episode, saying, I know that, Matt and Zach are not talking to each other really. I don't want to be put in the middle between the two of them, but I think it would have been nice for Zach to have gotten the farm. The botched negotiation ultimately led to Zach and Tori moving with their 3 kids to Washington. Matt praised his son Jacob via social media for helping out on the farm during his summer visit. When your son installs the absolute perfect shallow gutter drain with virtually zero instructions, you dance the happy dance at Jacob Roloff 45 with Isabel Sofiarok and Mateo cheering him on. The patriarch captioned a snap of the new gutter. I think the magic is starting to happen. This line solves a huge issue we had last pumpkin season with the train running over a soft spot in the track. Now we can roll out a hard surface to choo-choo. Breaking ground, Matt wrote via Instagram alongside 2 videos of a tractor making way for the new house on his property, which is located near the main barn. What I'm doing right now is I have the corner, that will be the northwest corner of the foundation, he explained in one clip as he turned the camera to show the view the home will have. During the season 23 finale, Amy confronted her ex-husband about how he handled the sale of their family farm. She claimed he created a hornet's nest when talking with their twin boys about possibly buying some of the land. I think you went crazy or something, Amy said. I don't know the details of the negotiation with the 2 boys. For the price it is, the kids can't afford. Matt claimed that the boys were given a family price, but they were unhappy about how much land was available to purchase. The good news is, there is 93 acres for this family, he said, to which Amy responded, no, there are 93 acres for Matt Roloff. It's not part of the family anymore. The exes continue to go back and forth, with Matt claiming he offered the boys the land basically half off, and when they chose not to buy it, he would end up making a real profit. The 2 ended the chat still at odds, and a title card later explained, 3 days after this conversation the real estate company dropped off the for sale sign. All of the families that looked at the farm but couldn't get their heads around the long-term commitment of purchasing it are now gonna be able to stay here as a short-term rental. So I think Airman, he told we're gonna set the farm up for more people to share it for a week or less than a week. So we're very excited about that. Matt also shared that his ex-wife, Amy, had previously suggested that they rent out the property and now gives him a really hard time about it. The entrepreneur explained, the new arrangement gives his family a way to share the property. Jacob took to Instagram on Sunday, March 30, to reveal details into living life on the Roloff farm after leaving the reality series in 2014. Contradictions are sharpening. Jacob, 28, captioned a carousel of photos that showed him and wife Isabel Rock and the pair's son Mateo enjoying various elements of the farm. This spring marks 10 years since I got my money from the show. I was on for over 10 years of my life. I was 18 and finally had the agency to not sign the contract, so I didn't, and promptly left home mostly due to disgust for the show and reality TV in general. He also told fans what he did with the money he earned while filming Little People, Big World. I used that money to build my world back again with my wife, rather than capitalize on it for all it was worth, for better or worse, Jacob wrote. Now, I am grateful to live here at Roloff Farms as an adult with my wife and son, growing things and stewarding that. Jacob claimed via Instagram in December 2020 that he was allegedly abused by an executive field producer while working with his family on the show.